Hello, beer troopers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits. Once again at the in-laws, drinking some beers that I'm sharing with them. And today we're sharing a beer that I never got to try the American brewed version of, but one where I really love the European one. And this is from Omnipollo and Tired Hands, or in this case, Tired Hands and Omnipollo. And this is their Strawberry Milkshake IPA. There we go. They made countless iterations of this beer at Tired Hands. It's been a huge thing for them. And I don't think we ever saw this in Europe, maybe once or twice, but it's not something I've come across. But I found this on Beerdome when they had a release a little while back where they got some Tired Hands beers, and I was like, that would be fun to try, and try the US version. So I picked it up, and this is the original. This is the strawberry one, which was the first one they did, and they've done like mango, pineapple, all kinds of things, double dry hopped. And it's funny, when I poured it out, I was a bit surprised by the color. So it's a milkshake IPA where they use loads of oats and they use wheat, I think, and lactose, of course, because it's a milkshake IPA. And then they have a fruit addition, and usually a combination of hops is Citra and Mosaic. But this was, made during the early days of haze, and I remember that beer being hazy. But look at this. It's clear with loads of weird floaties. I did not expect that at all. Like, that is really weird. And I've kind of mixed it around and everything. And what poured out was just like turbid beer with lumps. So that's interesting. The yeast coagulated and dropped to the bottom. I'd imagine it's because Tired Hands uses like Conan yeast. And Conan is known for also, sedimenting and dropping out over time. But let's see how it is. And I don't know actually about the freshness of this. God damn it, there's nothing to see. So let's see how it is. I don't know how old this is. It's probably a rotational beer. Probably make this once in a while, so maybe it's not too old. Let's see. So yeah, otherwise it's like golden yellow, very clear with lumps and a white head. Let's check out the aroma. Clear strawberry. Really big aroma of strawberry and like pineapple. It actually smells pretty good. It also doesn't smell like vulgar and like overly sweet as some like modern like milkshake beers or smoothie beers. It kind of just smells like a slightly vanilla-y sweet IPA with strawberry. Yeah, you can smell it's before this kind of thing just went even more nuts. Yeah, it actually smells good. Let's try it. Cheers. Thanks to Beerdome for the beer. It's also bitter. What? This is not what I expected. And was this how this beer was? I should have rewatched my original video of the European brew version. It drinks like a hybrid between a West Coast IPA and a hazy IPA, but with lactose and strawberry. I kind of like it. That's weird. Actually, I like this more than I thought. The lactose gives some body, but it's also crisp and it's also bitter. And all that cuts the sweetness of the lactose. It just gives body. I'm guessing they don't use a lot of lactose because it's not really sweet. And then it tastes a lot like strawberry sherbet, fresh strawberry as well. And then it has like that mosaic citrus thing as well. And pineapple. Hate to say it, but this for sure is the best IPA I've had today. I've had a handful now, and everything is a bit more like easygoing. You can tell this is like, there's some more impact to this. There's more hops, and then you have that addition of strawberry too. It's just a really ugly beer right now in the glass. Like all the sediment is just lying there in the bottom. I think it's dead yeast. But yeah, this is so fun because it's just like not, when you read milkshake on a beer these days, you instantly think, oh, we're gonna have like this vulgar, sweet, rich kind of beer, and then it's hoppy and whatnot. And then you drink it, and it's like, this is kind of like a West Coast IPA, met a hazy IPA, and you added strawberries and that touch of lactose. And it's not too far off the other Tired Hands beers I've reviewed in recent times, where there's like, I've been like, oh, this is bitter. Was Tired Hands this bitter? It's like, yeah, I think so, because they're part of the early wave of all this stuff. Like Alchemist and these kind of breweries before it got really like big juice bomby as it is now, and no bitterness, no crispness. It's like really fatty, rich mouthfeels and fluffy, pillowy, airy, juice bomby, heavily hopped kind of things as well. It feels like the progenitor for these kind of beers, actually, just with that addition of strawberry. It's actually pretty good. I really like this. I really like this. It also has like a little bit of that mosaic blueberry thing, blueberry kush. It's so like mind-boggling to drink because this is not what I was thinking I would be drinking. I like it. I actually like this. I actually wouldn't mind crushing this because it has West Coasty vibes that I love. It almost like a little bit of modern West Coast with like bright hop flavor. Like, has like that bright tropical thing, which is something you really get in a lot of like modern West Coast beers. And then it's like, it's fairly crisp and light in malt flavor because it's like oats and adjuncts and stuff like that. But then it's just like more of a substantial body than maybe, no, it's actually not, it's not like super fatty. It's not like the lactose. It has some oiliness, silkiness. It's really odd to drink in today's beer world because this is not what you think of when you see a beer like this. Yeah, it's almost like modern West Coast milkshake IPA. Because it's actually a little bit crisp as well at the same time, although it's fatty. And then there is a little bit of a juicy profile about it too. But it's kind of the same profile as you get in like Alchemist beers, although this is much more restrained on bitterness. It's still bitter, but it's much more restrained. It's not like I'm like blown away and super fired up, but I actually really enjoy this. And this is kind of making me want to try the other milkshake IPAs because there's been a couple I skipped and I kind of regret that now trying this one because I think I would like them if they're in the same vein. It's like somewhere in between a hazy IPA and a West Coast IPA, but with fruit. And it actually works. So I'm actually going to go straight 90 on this one. And I was fearing I would not like it too much, but I actually really like it. I imagine if this was dead fresh, I would actually like really, really enjoy it. I'm really surprised. Who would have thought I would really enjoy a more classic take on a milkshake IPA? But yeah, milkshake IPA by Omnipollo and Tired Hands 90. This is fun stuff, fun beer to drink, and also quaffable and refreshing. It's not all gimmick, which is really nice. So yeah, check out the Milkshake IPA by Tired Hands and Omnipollo if you can. I got this on Beerdome. I'm not sure they still have this. Usually with the American beers, they sell it quite fast, but stay on there because they're starting to get some Tired Hands again. It's fun to see them in Europe because it's been a long time. So yeah, check them out if you can. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and ring the bell for future notifications about videos. And I'm going to say cheers and see you guys in another beer review.